At the end of platform 1 here at Bewdley Station, there's an unsuspecting piece of history that most people would simply walk past. Behind me, nestled in this 1918 built carriage, is the Bewdley Station Fun Shop, supplying visitors to the Severn Valley with souvenirs and local produce. I spoke to Susan Wassell to find out more about the shop, its history, and why it's so important to not only the railway, but also to her.
My name is Sue, and I'm the assistant manager here at the Bewdley Station Fun Shop. I joined in June 2022 and revamped the shop basically to what it is now. The history is very interesting of the shop. Originally it was a pharmacy coach in the First World War, so it supported obviously the hospital carriages, and very, very important role. Once it had finished its journey being a pharmacy car, it then became a braked milk coach, so it used to carry milk churns. Once that had finished, it then went into general parcels before being retired, and just went into Worcester, where it was used, I believe, just for like corporate offices and things, before becoming a home for the Great Western Association. It is now owned by them. It then came to the Severn Valley Railway, first of all as the Great Western Shop, and then it was transferred over to the Bewdley Station Fun Shop in 2016. And we're very lucky to have it. It's the only one of its kind left in preservation, so it's very, very rare.
I think it's so fascinating to hear about the vast history of this carriage and how it's been repurposed over the years, and yet 106 years later we still get to enjoy it to its full potential and have it be such an important part of the railway. Now, looking around here, I can see there's a lot to choose from. Can you tell us a little bit about what you stock here?
Yes, of course. We stock a variety of items. We've tried to make it more of a gift shop. We decided that because we're special on the railway, because we've got this decent coach, we need to make something of it. So we stock a lot of local products. We have things like Hinton's Gin, who are a local gin company, literally 5 minutes down the road. They distill everything themselves, and we've only recently started working with them because we felt that now we have our full alcohol license, we really need to make the most of it. Obviously, some of the things we can't have local, so things like the Thomas the Tank Engine, things for the children, it's impossible. We couldn't have those locally, and some of the books and things we buy in, obviously, for the children. But I would say probably 90% of the shop is local. We also have ice cream. We have Bennett's ice cream. They're based in Worcester, and all the ice cream is made from the cow's milk and cream from the cows on the farm, which is great, and that's very, very popular. We've had that for about a year. So really, local where we possibly can, because we find it's very, very important to support the local businesses. They're all struggling. There's too much internet shopping, and we need to support the local companies, and that's what we try and do. Yes, it costs more, but people are prepared to pay more. We support the railway by raising funds so that we can pay for renovations and improvements to the station. You can imagine a Victorian station doesn't come cheap when it comes to renovating. So, we play an important part in supporting the railway and making sure the money is there that we can then get those done. Everything we raise, every penny we raise in the shop stays on the station.
And finally, can you tell us what inspires you to volunteer here?
It's giving something back to the local community, and it's helping, and it's helped me because I have suffered for many, many years with mental and physical health, and it got to the point where I wouldn't leave the house because I didn't feel safe leaving the house, which sounds crazy, and people probably wouldn't understand if they haven't suffered, but it's horrible. I wasn't going to do anything. I was going to just sit at home while my husband volunteered. My husband volunteered on the railway as a signalman, and he persuaded me to apply, and they were looking for people for the shop, so he persuaded me, and I started as a Saturday girl, as you do, just I'll come in one day a week on a Saturday and I'll do my shift and I'll go home, and that'll be the end of it. And I coped with that, and then it progressed from there, and it really has helped my mental health. I mean, I've only been here 2 years. It feels longer, but it's 2 years since I joined, and my mental health, it's never going to go away. I'm always going to suffer with mental health, but it has helped. It's helped me be able to speak to people. It's helped me be able to leave the house without feeling scared. I get good days, I get bad days. Don't get me wrong, it's not, not every day I'm jolly. I do get really bad days, but the support is there. There is so much support on the railway, so much support on the station for people with mental health. I have been well supported. If I have a bad day, they know and they support me through it. We're all volunteers and we all work together to make it, you know, as successful as we possibly can. And that's not just on me. That's on a lot of people. But really, even if you suffer with mental health or physical disabilities, think about it. Think about volunteering. It is really, really worthwhile. You will get a lot out of it. I meet people from all over the world and they are fascinating to talk to. So really, you know, think about it.
Shops like the one here in Bewdley and people like Sue are the backbone of keeping this railway and its history alive. If you're planning a day out on the Severn Valley, make sure to come by Bewdley Station, and if you have a little bit more time, come visit the station fun shop. It's a fantastic place with lots of souvenirs and local produce that I think you'll love. We look forward to seeing you soon here at the Severn Valley, and thank you so much for watching.